Welcome everybody to All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection. You know that you're in the right place if you are either military, veteran, first responder, their family, an advocate, or anybody who wants to do business to business networking with us. I myself am not a veteran, so everyone is welcome here. And for the next 50, I should say the next 54 minutes, we're going to start with a moment of silence, Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem. I'm going to make the announcement about the new scuttlebutt.club, and then we'll have business briefs. So everybody get ready to give your 60 seconds. Tell us about your business and how we can help you. And then hero highlight. Candice, I didn't receive any pictures from you, but do you have someone you would like to highlight, or should we do wild card today?
Yes, I can do. Actually, I have several people in my family that are
Okay,
veterans.
I'll let you talk about that during that time. And then Candice is going to be our spotlight speaker today. And then we'll end with an inspirational thought, announcements, and reminders. Now for a moment of silence. All right. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. I can stand. If you're able to stand, please feel free to.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For our national anthem, dug this one out of the archives. Okay, so the announcement about the Scuttlebutt.club is I've been working on redoing my own website, and I created a page on that website that I will be directing the scuttlebutt.club to. Actually, I've already directed it, but it's not working quite yet. It can take up to 48 hours with GoDaddy. So pretty soon, hopefully by next week, that kink will be worked out. But this gives you a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. And you will notice that there is the Zoom link registration here. And there is a spotlight speaker form. So if you would like to be a spotlight speaker, it is different than what we had before. So if you see any errors on it or things that can be improved, please let me know. It is a work in progress. I know there are some kinks with it, so please be patient with me, but I appreciate your input. And it also has the meeting agenda, so you can share that with people. And just to let you know, there are links on there for, well, let me go back to that page a second. If you'll see here, these are all links to, some of them are working, some are not, because I haven't actually set a group up on every one of these, but I will be soon. And we are on I'll probably be taking this page down because that pretty much says it all. But we do have a sister group on Alignable called Military Spouse Business Owners. So if you haven't joined that group as well, please go on there and join that. And then I am going to stop sharing so that we can all see one another's beautiful faces. And good to see everybody here. Hi, Dr. Patricia Rogers and Santa Papa John, Dennis, and Janet. Y'all all popped in since I started that. I'm going to turn this part of the meeting over to our fearless co-host, Terry Moore.
Okay, thank you, Angela. Oh, wow, we have a great group here today. Okay, so I'm going to start this time with Mary.
Hi, everyone. Today is World Backup Day.
Wow.
So Forever is going to have a presentation tonight on the importance of backing up your computer, your phone. Even your external hard drives need to be backed up. So there's going to be a call tonight on that. And then afterwards at 9 o'clock, there's going to be a half hour on call onto why I chose Forever and what makes Forever storage unique compared to some of the other cloud servers. It's the same link for both calls. I'm going to put that in the chat. So you're welcome to join in tonight. I'm Mary Gant, your photo coach, because your memories are worth preserving.
Mary, you still have 20 seconds.
Oh, so I'm under pressure. I'll pass. Pass on the next person.
All righty. Okay, let's go with Mary Ann.
Hello, everyone. Mary Ann Guinea with Melaleuca.com. Look, there's three things that should matter to everyone. And if they don't, that's a bigger problem. Price, effectiveness, and how and where it was made. With Melaleuca, we're going to show you how to have Trader Joe's and Whole Foods quality at less than Walmart pricing, made in the USA. No one who's given their time or effort from themselves or their families wants to support products that come from overseas. We all want to see America grow and be able to do that cost effectively and making sure that they actually work. So if that's important to you, let's have a conversation.
Okay, thank you, Mary Ann.
There you go.
Candice, do you want to give us a little teaser?
So I am Candice Hall with KLH Benefits. I'm an insurance broker and I help people with Medicare. So I'm going to talk about that later.
I can't tell you how many calls a day I get from Medicare. It is driving me up a wall.
Well, I can share information with you after the call about that. So 'cause I didn't
Okay.
include that, but yes,
I'm talking 20 to 30 calls a day.
I know it's insane.
Okay, let's go with Natalie.
They must think I'm beyond hope because I don't get any. Um, um, anyway, our whole healthcare system is not about health. It's about sick care. My life is introducing you and helping you to take care of your health with preventative things. And I don't mean like a mammogram. I mean prevention with nutrition and getting the toxins out of your home and off your bodies. I have been sharing with you a little package that is I love telling people about, which is a 3-part package: protein, vitamins, and probiotic. And I just recently have access to a 12-minute video about that, which does a much better job than I do. I think
Finish out, Natalie.
I'll put my numbers in the chat. You can text me and I'll send you the video.
You said it was protein, vitamins, and probiotics? Probiotics?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
12,
definitely.
12.
Put that in the chat.
I will.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go with Dr. Patricia.
And come off mute. How y'all doing today, everybody? Good to see you all. I'm Dr. Patricia Rogers, and I'm a 2-time international speaker, 2-time international best-selling author. I host virtual events as well as in-person events, and I have over a decade of experience in that field. I empower entrepreneurs by providing speaking platforms, podcast features, as well as co-authorship opportunities that increase your visibility and credibility. I'll put my information in the chat, and I'm gifting everyone a complimentary ticket to our April 25th event so that you can see exactly what we have going on our side of the entrepreneur landscape. Thank you.
Still have 16 minutes, 16 seconds.
I'm good. I'll take that 16 and drop my information in the chat.
Okay. All right. Let's go with Janet.
Good morning, everybody. I apologize. I've been kind of absent. I've been going through a little bit of surgery and recovery, so hence the stem cell activation patches on my chest. I had surgery on my neck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's okay. All's good. Here's the good thing. Through technology patches, I went through my surgery and took no narcotics afterwards. I just used the technology to decrease my pain from a 6 to 7 down to a 2. So I didn't have to take anything. So that's the really big benefit. So LifeWave's a technology company that has right now just patch technology. We have other things coming out soon. And the patch technology that we talk about the most is one that activates and elevates your own stem cells to work again. And why do you want that? Well, you want your body to stay as young as it can be. Metabolically, I'm running in my 30s and I'm 66. So why would you not want to reverse your aging process with something that's totally natural, no drugs, which I love as a nurse, no drugs, just technology.
Okay, thank you, Janet.
Sure.
Okay, let's go with Raymond.
So you're not going to be able to see me because can't figure out what's wrong with my camera. So I'll sit here and I'll be happy to talk to you. I'm Raymond with Regal Luxury Travel. I am a zero-fee travel advisor curating dreams for everyone from personal trips to businesses, executives, and incentive trips for businesses' employees. I take all the headache out of it, plan everything from the hotels you'll stay in to the tours that you do. And sometimes I can even take care of your airfare depending on where you're coming from and where you're going to. But I am here to help everybody with their travel. And in my day job, I am the global chair of veteran awareness activities with the Bechtel Corporation.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you. All right, let's go with Ruben and his rooster.
Okay, I want to introduce you to Spiky here, guys. This is a painting that I created that emphasizes one thing, but I want to get you involved in him, and here you go. Okay, here we go. he is saying to everybody in the room is that show who you are with one QR. I put it in the chat, guys. It's a revolutionary we're developing here on one on your phone. Basically, it's an app that'll transform all the technology, the offerings that you have to other people's phones in a dynamic way. And if you choose to embrace the environment, whether it be your automobile, your building, your stationery, or your yard signs or whatever, you can continually change and communicate your message by just changing the destination in a minute on the app. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. Okay, let's go with Wayne.
All right, great day, everyone. My name's Wayne Wallace. I am in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Where's my camera? I am a photographer, and this is my original film camera here, the Canon AE1. Of course, now I use digital cameras like everyone else. Everyone's a photographer with their phone and videographer. So what I want to do is I want to help you or someone you know tell your story with a documentary style video. I've committed to create 1,000 free documentary videos for business owners, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, people with a cause, and help them get the word out on my new show, which is impactreels.show. Go to waynewallace.com. You can find out all about it, and I want to help you grow.
Wayne, there's been a couple people that have asked me, so on this documentary, we have to do our own shooting, right?
Correct. With your phone.
Okay, all right.
Or with a real camera.
Okay, let's go with John Petros.
Hey, everybody, and welcome. And to all the veterans out there, thank you for your service. I've been kind of moving from doing ads on all social medias to partnering with connections on Alignable. I've got some pretty good partnerships that I'm working on setting them up. I will keep you guys posted on those as they become. One of them is a new platform coming to the U.S.
Wow.
That I've been approached to help promote. Still working on my 2 books, folks. Keep you guys posted when that gets closer. My podcast on Fridays has been booming. Last week was an excellent one on Friday. This week I have Latoya Jermaine coming on. If anyone knows her, just get a hold of me and I will let you know, or you can go to YouTube and view it.
Okay, thank you, John. Let's go with Kurt.
Hello, everybody. I'm out here as close to heaven on earth as you can get. This is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I'm a podcaster, folks, and I have a free complimentary offer that each and every one of you can come onto our platform, onto our shows, and share who you are, what you do, and your products and services. I feature here today that in a few hours, we're going to be on with Project DieHard, projectdiehard.org, combating veteran suicide by spreading hope to veterans, the Mission Monday podcast. Come on into our schedule and share with our audiences how you fit into that. And then I also put in the chat for our Veterans First initiative. We see we got it all tied into Vets in Need, and it's all an event on June 7th. Help us do it for our veterans. Back to you.
Thank you, Kurt. Let's go with Mike.
All right. Hey there. You're in business for yourself, and the elephant in the room is that you have competition. How do you establish yourself as a leader in your industry? You don't do it through years of experience. You don't do it through fancy job titles. Most of your competitors are putting out fake credentials, saying they wrote a book that nobody's ever read, or a TED Talk nobody's ever watched. They got some certification they found in a cereal box. The way to establish yourself as a leader in your field is to get up on stage and speak. Your voice You have to be the face and voice of your business. Your voice is your authority. That is what wins people's trust, so they'll do business with you. Work with me. We work together to create a signature talk to promote your business. We put that in modules. You can adapt it to any presentation. In the chat window, you see an invitation to my next workshop, Storytelling for Solopreneurs. We'll work on it together.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Okay, let's go with Santa Papa.
Guess I better unmute myself. That'll help. Hope everybody has had a great weekend. I've got lots of things in the storefront, folks. New shirts. Santa's going to release a line of t-shirts, and hopefully with the work of my help with my website guy, they'll be up and running maybe by the end of this week. So look forward to sending out some announcements for that. Hey, Santa makes stories and helps promote your business, because I've got 100,000 followers on social media, folks. How can I help your business? You know, but behind me, the Warriors Beacon of Hope is the website for our veterans. Thanks everybody for your service that is in here today. I'm creating a website to help compile a list of services, meetings, and scholarships as a portal to help our veterans.
Thank you, Santa. Okay, let's go with Greg, and then we'll go with Dennis.
Hello, everyone. Greg Boone here with Boone's Farm, and I primarily help realtors improve their sleep and boost productivity, enabling them to close more deals and become game changers in their industry. And I achieve this by leveraging a few of the products I found in my dispensary that have personally helped me with my sleep. So, Greg Boone here, saying thank you.
Hey, thank you. Dennis?
Well, hi, I'm Dennis Schroeder. I'm a 24-year Army veteran. I run a nonprofit called the Price of Freedom Foundation, where we collect, preserve, and tell the complete life stories of those who paid the ultimate price for our freedom, those who died in or because of their military service. We are looking for supporters, people to join our cause, additional stories to tell. And Angela, I've got a researcher that I'm onboarding to help with telling your son's story. That's basically it in a nutshell. I will say last week I wasn't here because I was on my way to Washington, D.C. I had a friend from my college ROTC days who was interred in Arlington National Cemetery, and it was a what should I say? It was the most awesome military funeral I personally have ever witnessed. So it just reinforced the purpose for what I'm doing.
Oh, thank you, Dennis. Okay, we had someone just pop in, and I think she's new to our group, but I'm going to go. I have to call on you anyway, honey. So let's talk. Let's get to meet Christina.
Hello. Am I just telling you who I am?
Who you are, what you do, and how we can help you.
Well, my name is Christina Smith. I have been working now almost over 17 years more in the financial services industry, and I have a father-in-law who's a Vietnam veteran and a lot of clients who are veterans. And so this group really spoke to me on being able to give back to veterans, but also to be able to help them. And so that's kind of where I'm at, just kind of interested in seeing some of the topics and learning from others and giving back, basically. So
Who invited you, Christina?
Mr. Carrillo?
Of course. We need to start giving him referral bonus.
I finally got it on here, though. I was having difficulties the last few meetings, but today I arrived, so I'm proud of myself.
Please put your information in the chat.
Okay.
Because we do save the chat at the end, and then whoever wants to reach out to you, they'll have your information.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. So my name is Terry Moore. I'm the CEO and founder of Terry Moore Coaching and Speaking Services. So what I am all about is helping empower individuals to be their very best and to let go of their past and make peace with it. So I am looking for places where I can go speak, and that doesn't necessarily need to be virtual. I can travel all throughout the United States. So please be thinking about, if you go to a church, if you want to give me the referral of the women's ministry leader, I will be glad to contact them. I really want to get my impactful story out there as soon as I can, because when my movie comes out, then people will get to know me and what I'm all about as well. So if you can help me in that, I'd really appreciate it. And then if you know any broken people out there, many women are walking around the face of this earth broken. So if you know someone, please send them to me and I can help them to remove those emotional triggers from their past. So I am going to turn this now over to our fearless leader, Angela, and take it away.
I'll give my 60 seconds. I am Angela Nelson, and I go under the business name Starship Solutions. And I would love to have a one-to-one with each of you to learn more about your businesses. If we haven't had one in a while, please schedule another one. I equip, educate, and empower families to learn financial literacy. I'm a licensed agent with WealthWave. And I also empower clients, families, and businesses with legal protection as a Legal Shield Associate and ID Shield Associate. And more recently, I am also an affiliate with Rock Financial to offer my clients business loans. And on top of all that, I do free credit and budgeting consultations, and everything I do is with a passion to help improve people's lives. And it's completely judgment-free. So thank you. And now I'm going to share my screen in 1 second. But I have to do a little present. There we go. Back on track. So I don't have any pictures for today, but if Kandice could tell us a little bit about how the military or how your family or friends have touched the military. Kandice is our spotlight speaker today. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm new at this, so I didn't know I was supposed to send you a picture. So
yeah, just a minute or two if you just want to let us know. Sorry, I should have made.
That's okay, no worries. Yeah, my father-in-law served in the Army in Vietnam. He was the Air Force forward controller, and he would got fly the treetops. And he actually got shot, not down, but through his plane and blew out his kneecap, and so he went home after being there a little over a year. And then my brother-in-law has served in the Army, and he served from like the early 90s all the way through the 2000s. And then my husband was in the Navy in the early 90s. So I've got a lot of military, and there's a lot of extended family that were military. So I have a heart and passion for our country and for those that have served. So people that are on here, thank you for your service.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
And that is one thing that hopefully will be better with this new form that I have. It has a place where people can upload pictures for the hero highlight. And I'm going to turn it over to Terry Moore to introduce Kandice, our speaker.
Absolutely. Okay, well, Kandice has been in the insurance industry since 2011 and specializes in helping Medicare-eligible individuals navigate the enrollment process, educate them on their choices. Her goal is to provide unbiased consultations and exceptional customer service. You have to wait a minute because I have to scroll down now. Ensuring you to have the information you need to make informed healthcare decisions. She takes pride in building genuine, trustworthy relationships with individuals and families, keeping you informed about essential benefits that can support you in times of need. So please welcome to the stage, Kandice.
Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. So let me share my screen real quick. Oh, okay.
It's popping up.
Okay.
And Santa Papa John, yeah, oh good, you did. he set the timer for you. So if you need the timer, it
Oops.
should be at the top of your screen.
Okay, I see it. So thank you for everybody being here. It's nice to be here with a group of people that have a focus on not only veterans, but building relationships with each other. So as Terry had mentioned, I am a licensed health and life insurance agent since 2011. And when I first meet people, I always present this as my family because they are the reason that I do a lot of my career, from everything I do, I focus on them. So that's my husband and my two boys. I've been the shortest for a while, probably a good while because they're older now, but we still have fun together. And so this is my family, and I live in Whitesboro, Texas. And if you're not familiar where that is, it's in the Texoma area, Texas and Oklahoma area, Sherman, Denison. So that's where we've lived about 9 years. So that's us, and that's me and my family. So I just want to tell you just a couple of things like how I do help my clients. I know, obviously, you know that I help people with Medicare, but when people come to me, they are completely overwhelmed and confused. I know Terry mentioned all the phone calls. And so what I do is I really do give them a peace of mind. My logo is making Medicare simple, one step at a time. And so what that means is I sit with them and I kind of find out where they're at. Where are they about to retire? Are they still working? And they kind of get an idea of what they want to do next. So I get an idea of where they're at and kind of direct them to the path they need to go. And I do that with the education-based consultation. So say if they're retiring and they're going to be getting on Medicare, then we kind of look at all their options with Medicare. And there's so many things out there. I try to make it as simple as possible. And so in about 15 minutes, I can kind of explain the very basics of Medicare to them to make it clear. And then at that point, then I just kind of go through the process of, step by step. So usually it's just like a three-step process. We meet, kind of get information, and then the next step is looking at their options. And then the last step is enrollment and any kind of questions people might have. And then my clients are established with me, I let them know that I'm available throughout the entire year. So I'm just not there to enroll them and I'm gone. So I do actually reach out and share events and updates throughout the year. I do send out little gifts saying thank you because there's a lot of options for people to switch plans or go with another agent. And I would just want to let them know that I'm here to help them. And that's just my passion is to help them and make them feel like they have somebody they can depend on as a resource for them. So these are just a couple of my clients that have put reviews out on my website, and then I also have a Google business page. And so I don't do it as a way to brag, but just to let you know that people, when I help them, I'm really concerned about them and what they need, and not necessarily what some of the agents out there kind of do what they like to do or what they prefer instead of looking out for the client's best interest. So I know that's probably a lot of people on this call. They're probably the same way, but this just uh, lets people know that I do actually, it's not just I'm saying it, I actually do take care of my clients. So they're satisfied and they feel comfortable with what they've got going on. So on the other side of it, forming like a strategic partnership with people, I know I mentioned on past calls that I really do enjoy partnering with doctors' offices and pharmacies and financial advisors. So that's kind of how Angela and I got connected. But that is actually a two-way street. So with me being in the insurance industry for a good while and helping people with Medicare, I present this to show you that, hey, I not only want to obviously help your clients, but I want to be a resource for you also. So that way, if you have people that have questions, and Medicare is one of those things that a lot of people don't want to touch, especially other insurance type agencies. And so receiving referrals is obviously a two-way street. And so that's kind of how that's why I love building relationships and helping people understand what I do, and then vice versa, doing the same for your clients. So I do actually reach out to people that are turning 65 but most of my referrals come from my current clients or my referral partners that I've actually got relationships with. And so they can trust me as being a great resource for them for their questions. And then, like I said, I can actually refer them out if they're looking for something specific. And knowing that I have a group of people that stand with me to help in different areas is it just brings me joy because I like to be the person that can help somebody else, whether that's with financial issues or whether that's a travel that they need to go to, take a trip and they need to pay, plan a travel experience. So I enjoy being in a situation like this where I can partner with other people. I also do educational events and fun events for not only clients but with other people in the community. And then if they have a topic that they would like me to share about, I don't share just Medicare information, but I do things on how to save prescriptions or the changes that are coming. I also help people with health insurance, like the marketplace plans. And so I answer questions about that. And then how to stop the calls. That's another way I can help my clients by just sharing educational stuff with the community. And so this is my contact information. And the QR code is at my Calendly link if somebody does just want to set up like a quick 15-minute meet and greet or a 30-minute like networking type appointment with me. You're welcome to. And then my phone number and email are on there also. So that's about it. That's just kind of how I help people and how I'm a resource for the community. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes, Ruben has a question. And also if you all know how to raise your hand on where it says, where is it?
Like on the bottom, right?
Yeah, on my computer, it's right in the middle at the bottom and it says react and it has where you can raise your hand. Perfect. And that way it puts you kind of at the front of the line. So Ruben, go ahead. And then Terry has a question.
Yes, Candice, you do very important work. It was 17 years ago that I turned 65, and it was like incredible. Yeah, I just wanted to share this revelation I had for veterans. In your paperwork on discharge, you have what they call a DD 214. Basically, it's a one-sheeter, all your information. If you look at the average burial cost now, if you decide to be cremated or not or whatever, it's in the thousands and thousands of dollars. And in that time frame, it's a pretty big burden on the family. So I just found out, and it's really, really cool. I qualify for being buried in the Jefferson Barrack Memorial Cemetery in St. Louis. It's a pristine layout, okay? And so they told me, Ruben, just take your DD 14 to the nearest funeral director, and he'll make all those arrangements for you. I go, uh-oh, here it goes, okay? I'm going to be buried free, okay? And my wife too, with the mind, whatever. But you still got to go through the system. Okay, so I called them up and I told them that I wanted a bare bones plan. Okay, and they laid it out for me, $1,295.
Oh,
I mean, like when they walk in there, they're going to say, "Here comes the cheapskate." I know that, and they're going to try to upsell me for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's something that I think all the veterans should be at least plan ahead, that they have that benefit. Thank you.
If they try to upgrade you, you're going to have to say, okay, we offered this upgrade and if you would like it, just don't say anything.
But what an honor to realize that you're going to be, you have I guess the plot is what it would be considered to be buried there. So that's pretty neat. Okay, Terry, you had a question?
I do. I just got a call today And this lady was like, well, we just want to make sure that you understand all the benefits of Medicare. And I told her, I said, I have an insurance coach. I mean, a Medicare coach. She says, well, I don't know if you understand all the benefits. So I know that there's people throwing things down like the grocery card. And she said that they could help pay some of my utilities and stuff like that. How true is that?
So those are specific plans that, and usually those people are on Medicaid, which is a state program and it's income based. So what happens is, and it's a trick, is what it is. It's not really a scam, but it's a trick. They call and say, "Hey, you may be eligible for these benefits." And then what they do is they transfer you to a live agent, and then they go through the application, and they could possibly change your plan if you guys say the right things. But the thing is, it's only for certain people that qualify, and the mass advertising and the mailings and the calls, it's just to get you on the phone to possibly change your plan is what it's about. And so what I tell people is say, if somebody calls you and say, "Is this Terry?" Say, "Who am I speaking to?" Or "Can I take a message?" Because the minute you say yes, it gives them permission to talk to a licensed agent, because more than likely the person that called you is not a licensed agent. So,
Okay, thank you. I really
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah, you're welcome.
John Petrick has a question.
Hi, Candice, I just want to let you know I just booked half an hour with you on Friday.
Oh, okay, excellent.
I had exactly what she was just saying about people calling. I get those calls all the time. And 2 years ago, I actually talked to one of them, and they ended up switching my entire plan, costing me more money.
Oh no.
Those people that call like that, they're just telemarketers, and they get paid every time they pass a call on. That's all they're
Yes,
concerned about.
Okay.
I know.
I just want to
Yeah,
let you know I just set up a time to talk with you.
excellent. Thank you. I look forward to talking to you on Friday.
Dr. Patricia Rogers. Sorry, my mouth.
Okay, thank you. I enjoyed that information as well, Candice.
You're
And
welcome.
what my question is based on what the former question that was asked. My question is there any way, if anybody can answer this, but is there any way we could block calls from a certain area code? Because I get a lot of those calls too, but it's not just them.
Yeah, so there are some options. The first one is being on the do not call list. And if you're already on that list, then there's actually a phone number that you can call the FCC or email reporting the number and the message that you receive to them, because it is actually, they're not supposed to be calling you without a permission to contact form in place or having any kind of authorization from you saying that they can call you, because I can't call to people either. But it's just like John was saying, it's a telemarketing thing. Like the only way I can reach out to anybody is usually by mail, or if it's a referral from somebody that said, "Hey, they gave me your phone number," and they called me. So those are the two main things, and it does reduce the calls. And I apologize, I don't have the number right in front of me, but I do have it in format if you want to send me your you know your contact, and I can send that to you.
I've already scheduled with you for April, so I'll
Okay,
wait.
excellent. Okay.
I
Looking forward
encourage
to chatting.
everybody to scan that QR code and schedule, even if you don't need Candice's services. You need to have a one-to-one with her, get to know her, and see who you might know that you could refer to her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what this group is about, is building relationships and referral relationships on top of our personal relationships with one another. And John, we have like maybe a minute. So why don't you go ahead and ask your question?
Yeah, it's actually a comment to what she was just saying about the telemarketers. What a lot of them do now, they found a roundabout way. They use a phone bank, which is unused phone numbers. So the same call from the same place can come in under different phone numbers every time.
Yeah.
So if you try to block a phone number, it's not going to stop it.
Reporting it is the main way to get them to stop, because what happens is the FCC will start fining them for making the calls, the unsolicited calls. So it's unfortunate that they do that, but that's just the way. That's one way, a big way to do it, to help, eliminate or to reduce them. I can't say they're going to completely go away, but they will at least be reduced by quite a bit.
Candice, how do we know if we're on the do not call list?
I can send you some information about there's actually a list, and you can scan, or you can like search for your name and see if it's on there. So
okay. My email's in the chat, so.
Okay, excellent. I will get a copy of that. Well, thank you. I think I'm past time, so I'll stop sharing, but
well, thank you so much, Candice. That was a great presentation, and I hope you're able to help as many people as you can. You may even get some responses from the recording on our YouTube channel. I don't know if y'all ever go there, but I try to about once a month go on and put the recordings from our meetings. So
I didn't know that, so that's good to know.
Evergreen. All right. So our upcoming speakers, who is next week? Who is that? That would be me. I hope y'all can come. And if you see yourself up here, okay, if you have filled out a speaker form, spotlight speaker form to be a spotlight speaker, if you could do me a favor and go ahead and fill out the new one that I created. And that way you will go on this spreadsheet that I have, and it will have all the information that I need. You can upload pictures from your military service or family's military service, any information that I need to be able to promote the meeting and you as the spotlight speaker. So we do have spots coming up in July. We're booked up out that far. So get on the calendar now. And I always say pick as many dates as you possibly can, because even though, say, maybe that date has not been chosen, if one of our regular members hasn't spoken a while, I may need to put them in that spot, or somebody may have already chose that spot and you just don't see it because they don't just drop off of the list of dates when you click on it or when you check that box. So please pick as many dates as you can. And that form also kind of tells you how often you can present based upon how often you attend the meeting. So our inspirational quote of the day is from Zig Ziglar. You are what you are, and you are where you are because of what has gone into your mind. You change what you are, and you change where you are by changing what goes into your mind. I thought that was really good. And all of you are here today to network and to be encouraged and just supported by our nation's heroes. So that's a good start right there. And Zig Ziglar's great to listen to. Our upcoming holiday events is, and now I can post this because I am a Marine mom, and I do know that if anybody has been a Marine or is a Marine, I guess they don't ever quit being a Marine, but they would appreciate this. So today is Happy National Crayon Day. Also, do we have any Gold Star spouses here? Spouses who have, well, if you know of any, please think about them and remember them on April 5th. It's Gold Star Spouses Day. Also want to reiterate Dennis's nonprofit, the Price of Freedom Foundation. I will be trying to help him to promote that. Like, as he mentioned, he is doing the story on my son. I need to get that paperwork to you. I say this every time. I think it needs to be notarized. Is that correct, Dennis? So it's a matter of, we can't hear you.
I apologize. No, it does not need to be notarized.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, good. Then I'll get that out to you. So anyways, I would encourage you to support his mission. Also, if we have any announcements or testimonials, I'm going to thank everybody for coming and tell you to please come back next week. And I'm going to stop sharing. So if anybody has any announcements or testimonials,
I just have a question.
Oh yeah, Candice, what's your question?
Sorry, how do I get a copy of the chat? You'd mentioned that.
Yes, so save the chat. If you click on the chat at the bottom and it pulls it up, there's at the top, it'll say All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection Online Meeting, and there's 3 little dots next to it. You click on that, and the first thing that pops up says save the chat, and it's going to save it as a text file, and it will, for me, it's in a under documents on my computer under Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
Created a Zoom folder, so it must have done it for me.
Wayne has a question, Angela.
Who?
Wayne.
Oh, Wayne. Yes, I see your hand there. Yes, Wayne.
Yeah, so I'm filling out the form and I know I'm already slated, but can I choose other dates?
Yes, you can. If you, yeah, so, it depends on how often, just pick them all. And then depending on how often you come, it will depend on how often I can schedule you to be a speaker. So
okay.
Just pick them all and I will get you on the calendar. And I encourage everybody to do that, even if you're already on the calendar, especially like if you have, well, we want Santa Papa John to, where is he? There he is. We want you to maybe pick a date in October leading up to Christmas or November. Or if you have more of a retail type business that you need to promote during a certain special time of year, go ahead. The dates on there go all the way out to I think December, middle of December. We do take off for Thanksgiving week and 2 weeks between like Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, please don't even mention that.
I know.
That's
hard to believe.
When you said that, I was like, wait a minute. We are in March, right? Yeah.
Yes, we're in March.
Last day. Wow.
268 days till Christmas.
Hey.
Only you would know that.
Hey, Ruben, you can put your tree up tomorrow.
Absolutely. Love that.
And I have another tip to throw out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my ID Shield hat on because I am also a Legal Shield and ID Shield representative. And I got involved with Legal Shield and ID Shield because my identity was stolen. So I'll throw out this tip for you guys. You guys were talking about getting all these phone calls. Well, part of the ID Shield service is getting your public information wiped from the internet, from all these databases. If you go online and you do a search for, people information about your name, you're going to come up on all these websites and you're going to be shocked at the amount of public data that you can see right there on the web, like visible to everyone and their brother. And part of the ID Shield service is that you can work with ID Shield to get all that information wiped from all these databases, because these places aggregate information about us and they sell it. And that's what telemarketers use, is they use those databases to go get the number. So no matter how many times you get on that call list, if your information's in that public data, then they're going to use it.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Anybody else have anything? I just want to thank you all again for coming, taking your hour out of your, as a matter of fact, I want everybody to give us a wave and I'm going to stop recording. So say bye to everybody.